Hey, what's up guys? It's Sam Cardenas, and today I'm going to be showing you my rig rundown of all my guitars, and I'm also going to be vlogging a little bit. I'm going to start doing videos like this just so I can share my overall perspectives and also just kind of give you guys an idea of who I am and what I do and where I want to be. And so and I want to do these videos just to open up a little bit more about my personality, and also that way I can share my perspectives not only about music but also about how music has shaped me and how the other things I do have shaped me as well. So let's get into it. So we're going to start with the rig rundown. The first guitar we're going to look at is the classical guitar, or flamenco guitar. And I got this when I was 16, and it was originally made in Japan. And for me, the classical guitar always had such a strong connection to me because from a cultural standpoint, being Hispanic, it's always good to have this guitar just to always remember where you come from, and also from a world music perspective too. I don't just view it as a classical or Spanish instrument or Latin instrument. I honestly view it more as of an Arabic instrument because of the Moors that brought their music from North Africa to Spain. And you gotta remember that most flamenco music is Arabic music because of Andalusia and the 800-year rule of Arabic presence in southern Spain. So from a world music perspective, I really enjoy the classical guitar and all the history that goes behind it. Then right next to it, we got this 1998 Tex-Mex Fender Strat. And honestly, if you're on a budget, this is one of the best Strats that you can get if you can find one. Because I got this when I was 17. I think I got it for like $400. But honestly, if you are a blues player, highly recommend it because it's got a thick neck, and the neck's also, it's a little rough too. So like for me, because I'm a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan fan coming from Texas, and a Los Lonely Boys fan, love Henry Garza, and so if you're like a real kind of rough blues player, honestly, this is a guitar I recommend for you, just because of the thick neck and the physical presence that it has, and also really great tone too. You got the neck pickup, the bridge pickup. You can do a lot of funk with it too. I mean, you can't go wrong with any Strat, but if you're a blues player, highly recommend. Next guitar, we got the Jimi Hendrix signature Strat that I just got a few months ago. And honestly, this is the best guitar I've ever played in my life. It's got the reverse headstock. It's got this beautiful neck. Really clean tone. The reason I got this guitar is because I was thinking about it because I want to upgrade my Strat. I was thinking about getting an American Standard, or just maybe upgrading it just a step above the Tex-Mex Strat that I had. But honestly, while I was thinking about that, I was thinking about all the Strat players that I love. John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Buddy Guy, and even Henry Garza, Los Lonely Boys. They all got their sound from Jimi Hendrix. So, and I was in the guitar store and I saw this guitar. I told myself, you know what? Because that guitar's been sitting there for like 2 years. And I just told myself, if I don't get it now, someone else is going to get it. So I just got it one day and I don't regret it. Because when I play this guitar, I honestly hear all the sounds, and I hear every great Strat player that I love. Like, there's times when I'm playing and I can hear John Mayer, I can hear John Frusciante, or I can hear Stevie Ray all in one sequence, just because they all got their sound from Hendrix. So Hendrix is a Strat king, and always will be, and that's why I got it. Then right next to that, we have El Padre, the Carlos Santana signature Strat, or PRS, obviously not Strat. And honestly, Santana's my favorite guitar player of all time, and this guitar is just really beautiful if you're a melodic player. And honestly, even if you're just like a jazz player, I highly recommend getting an SE and PRS. But specifically the Santana model, it's just amazing because Santana's my biggest idol. And then being such a melodic player, it's really good for like the ballads and also for different type of neo soul types of jazz. And just getting that Santana tone will really turn people's heads in a jam session. So really great guitar to have. And so Santana is just my biggest influence musically, because he took African beats and blues music, incorporated into one, and he's experimented with pretty much every type of genre, all different types of artists, you name it. He's done it, he's been there. And because I rely my game and my playing on versatility, which is kind of where I get it from. So Santana can do it all. That's why I got it. Then I have my chord acoustic guitar, really beautiful guitar. Acoustic electric, can plug it into an amp. Voice cracked. Plug it into an amp. It's like the finish it's got here, right here on the neck. Really beautiful pick guard. Just a solid guitar. I got this, it's probably about 4 years ago. And it's really sounds good, honestly. And I got a really good deal on it. I personally think it sounds just as good as a Martin or a Taylor, and I got it for about $400. So honestly, if you don't want to invest in a Martin or a Taylor, Chord's your way to go. And on the amplifier, I have the Fender Deluxe. And this amp I just got a few months ago from Guitar Center. Actually, pretty much the first thing I ever bought from Guitar Center, other than like strings or a capo. And because the other tube amp I had blew out on me like completely, because like it would only play on the clean setting, but whenever I would turn it to the heavy setting, it would just completely blow out. But to be fair, I did get that amp used, and that amp is still sitting over here. There she is. Might sell it, but people keep telling me, hey, you should save the tube amps, you never know what you're gonna get one day. But who's gonna buy it? But yeah, so that's my rig rundown. Let's see. Honestly, it's all these guitars kind of bring out my music personality. I don't like to limit myself versatility wise. I personally think as a musician you should never limit yourself. You always want to aim high, and you always want to get out of your comfort zone musically, and that way in the future, if you're in a different type of music environment, you won't be lost. So it's good to expand your, I just burped. Now I feel better. It's good to expand your horizons and test the waters. So that's my rig rundown. I'm gonna start doing videos like this just to open up a little bit more about music and about my goals. I started YouTube a few months ago, probably I think in April or May. I kept uploading, but I wasn't getting any views. Then I started uploading my videos from TikTok to YouTube, and I had a lot more success that way. And one of the videos got over 4,000 views, which was really shocking because I'd only had YouTube for about 2 months, And even though it was a shorts video, I was still happy that I made that progress, and it was just a little Santana cover, Samba Pati. But I was doing a little bit more research, and just about YouTube advice, and some people were saying that honestly, the reason you're not getting views is because you're not famous yet. And what they mean by that is that, especially from a music perspective, like if you're doing covers, for example, they're not going to watch it because they don't know your personality that well, or you're not a booked artist. So, and that's true, because you got to entertain, and you got to let the people know who you are. So my goal for these vlogs, and I guess for YouTube, is to upload music content, and also to do vlogs like this, just to share my life and share my perspectives. Because I was thinking about it too, and like I said, musically, you don't want to limit yourself. It's the same thing when it comes to your platforms and with social media. You do not want to limit yourself. You want to put your best effort forward and just share what you have. And so I'm going to keep sharing my work with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. And much more content to come. We'll see you.